I know, but I'm having a little bit of trouble contacting him. If you could just hold the line. Oh, wait, he's here. I'm just passing you over. It's the private investigator.
Yeah, hi. I've been trying to get in touch. Hello?
You lost him.
I lost him. Damn it.
Oh, Chris, I'm so sorry. I have been trying to page you.
Just get him back on the line. I don't care how long it takes or what other work you've got to do.
Of course, I'm onto it. Morning. Welcome back.
I have actually been here since past, but I got caught up in triage. Anyway, a couple of things I wanted to run by you. I've had a few issues with orthopaedic outliers, and I think a senior nurse from ortho should come and check on them each morning in case there are any specific problems.
Take a seat, Maya. When's your baby due?
Sorry?
I saw a note in your personnel file about maternity leave.
Yes, but it's a long way off. I'm only 11 weeks at the moment.
So we're stuck with you for a while yet?
Yes.
Well, congratulations anyway. Very good news.
Who would have thought that in 2007 a Trans-Tasman phone call would be so difficult? Did you notice that I said 2007 instead of 2007? That's because 2007 is so long-winded and illogical if you think about it. I mean, last century they didn't say, let's party like it's 1999. They said 1999. So we should say 2007. I'm starting the revolution.
Okay. I'm a bit worried about Claire. Have you heard from her?
No, I've been flat out trying to contact someone for Chris. Are you worried? Look, if they thought she had concussion or anything else like that, they wouldn't have sent her home.
No, I suppose not.
Would you like me to give her a call?
No, it's fine. I can call in on her later.
You are such a sweetie.
Any luck?
I'm trying everything I can think of.
Thank you.
Damn, you probably thought you were distracting me.
Sorry, I'll leave it to it.
Ta, and don't worry about Claire. She looks little and fragile, but she is a tough cookie.
Yeah, I know.
You hate it.
I think it's lovely.
You're just saying that.
Brenda, it's a very moving eulogy.
I need the truth, Yvonne. I was up half the night trying to put those words on that piece of paper. If there's anything in there...
I promise you, Lachlan will be glad he asked you to speak.
Yeah, but what about all those other people? There'll be a lot of people there who remember me from years ago. The bad old days. They'll be thinking, what makes her think she's got the right to speak?
They will not.
Oh, Yvonne, I was a menace. Me back then. That's the woman I remember. That nasty drunk who made Gary's life a misery. A callous cow who abandoned her child. And that's the woman they'll think I still am.
I'm coming with you.
What?
Moral support. Don't argue.
Well, if that's what you want to do.
Of course it is. I want to see my friend stand proud and tall and show everyone in that room that she has moved on and moved up.
Yes, and the male has dark hair. Well, it has to be them. I'm coming over. No, I don't need confirmation. I know it's them. And how are you going to do that? Bowl up to them and ask? As soon as they know someone is onto them, they'll take off again. It's best I come over now. Yes, I understand. We still need to confirm it. In the meantime, I'm booking a flight. Thank you.
One ticket to Newcastle?
Yes, please. First available flight.
So he's pretty certain it's them then?
He heard the woman speak, definite New Zealand accent.
There are a lot of Kiwis in Australia.
Well, fitting the description of Tony, Harry and Guy, it has to be them.
I suppose.
Please, just book the flight.
Maya, I'll be doing the rosters this afternoon, so if you have any preferences, now's the time to let me know.
Preferences? Well, you'll end up with a headache if you try and please all the nurses. We usually just take what we're given.
Unless there are special circumstances to be taken into account.
Oh.
I'll also make every effort to keep you away from any jobs that are too strenuous, anything that requires heavy lifting.
I don't need any special treatment. There are heaps of nurses who are pregnant or have been, and they've all managed to cope.
Just let me know, eh?
Don't. Hold How weird is this? Scotty has a big problem with lesbians, but not pregnant lesbians.
That's because lesbians who breed are actually using their reproductive organs as God intended, whereas the others are just treating them as an amusement park. Hang on, are you pregnant?
Oh, no, we were talking about this nurse at Central.
Oh, okay. Cancel the baby shower.
Yeah, maybe it's not so much a pregnant thing. Maybe he's just less of a homophobe these days.
True, people do change.
Oh, maybe he's had a gay experience of his own.
Oh, don't let him hear you say that.
Come on, he's not a complete Neanderthal. He wears hair product. Most guys do these days. Craig doesn't. These days, every man is a tiny bit gay.
Hey! Speaking of which, is it true that the PCC has a new clinic manager?
How do you go from gay to the PCC?
I didn't. I went from hair product to Chris Warner to his wife's old job.
Right.
So is Tony definitely not coming back then?
I don't know if anyone new's been hired. Ask Kel.
I don't blame Tony for bailing.
Yeah, but taking the child from his father, that's just cruel.
Chris screwed around. What does he expect?
Hey, we don't know for sure he screwed around.
Yeah, it could have been Tony. Chris's brother left at the same time.
Tony's not doing the brother.
And how do you know?
I don't.
That's right. You don't. None of you know anything.
Oh, but you do, Phyllis.
Look at you lot. Like a pack of vultures squawking around the carcass of Chris and Tony's marriage.
So it is dead then? Told you.
No, I didn't say that.
Well, you did say carcass,
Maya.
which does in fact mean...
Shush. When you and Jay broke up, did you have a staff room full of colleagues gossiping about it?
Possibly.
Yeah, there were comments.
My point is, Chris is having a hard enough time as it is. Just leave him alone, please.
So you're okay for the same time but the following Wednesday? Great, thank you. I've managed to clear my appointments for the rest of the week. Just the DHB and the HOD meeting this afternoon to reschedule. Can I leave that for you?
Of course.
I will have my mobile phone on me, but if you could try to avoid calling me unless it's urgent.
You will be left in peace, I promise.
Thank you, and for the coffee. It's international. Warner. Yeah, hi, I booked my flights over. Are you sure? I mean, are you 100% no room for error sure? Okay, thank you.
Is everything okay?
Cancel my flight.
It wasn't them.
It wasn't them.
Chris, I am so sorry.
I was just ringing you. Thought you might have chickened out. Stuck in traffic. Come on. Let's sit down. Why did I have to be late? It's bad enough being here. But to bowl in after everyone's already sitting.
Welcome, everybody.
Lunchtime.
Gee, what have I done to deserve this?
Hey, the patient you need to be taken care of.
Yeah, and the rest.
Sorry?
You and your greasing?
Oh yeah, I am greasing. Because you could have told Libby and everybody else what happened and you didn't. Because even though it was an accident, you knew how it might look bad for me.
An accident which was the direct result of you shoving me.
Claire, I would never intentionally hurt you. You mean too much to me for that.
Oh, cut the bull, Karen. I'm not going to tell Libby. Yet.
Yet. And what does that mean?
You know exactly what it means. I'm holding all the cards here.
So what do you want?
Simple. Tell Libby it's over. You're not going to marry her.
There were many sides to our Gary, and I'd like now to introduce you to someone who knew him a wee while before I did. Gary's wife, Brenda.
Just take it slowly.
Sorry. Lockie. Oh, I'm sorry. Lachlan. I don't have to say to anyone here what a good job Gary did with Lachlan. Well, you could just tell by looking at him, listening to him before. It was very hard for me.
Because she's drunk.
Oh, hi. Long time no see, eh? Well, can you blame me? Gary liked to tipple himself. If I can't raise a glass to old Gary, then what the hell can I do? You all think you know what happened between me and Gary, but you don't. You just know his side. Oh, I'm so sorry.
So you're saying if you can't deal with it at source, my department has to suffer? And you're saying it's okay for your staff to sit around twiddling their thumbs while patients die in the waiting area?
Can we just sort this? I do have...
If people are dying in the waiting room, Craig, then you should seriously look at your triaging.
Don't get smart with me.
Then don't exaggerate, sir.
Maybe you boys can take this outside afterwards. Chris, next on the agenda?
Hold on, Justine. These guys both have a point.
Yeah, I'm sorry for late for the hairdressers, but eating
Don't you
overflow...
dare take that tone with me.
Sexist and patronising.
It's the OR I'll be late for if this pointless bickering goes on for any...
Chris, are you okay?
What's he doing? How rude.
Can you blame him for the way you two are carrying on?
Is that it?
I guess. It looks like it is.
Chris, it's Libby. I just thought I'd see if you're...
Go on, say it.
I just don't understand why.
At home, just the thought of getting up in front of those people had me shaking my boots. I thought one or two would just calm me down.
You've had more than one or two.
Please, can you just take me home?
Good idea, Brenda. Lachlan is very upset. No, Lachlan, not today. Just leave it.
Ruining his life wasn't enough for you. You had to ruin his send-off as well.
I'm so sorry.
Don't say it. You're a pathetic, sad old cow.
Come on, Lachlan.
I knew it was a bad idea, but Nico persuaded me. He thought I should give you a chance. And you know what? I'm glad he did. Because today I found out that I didn't miss anything. He did Dad me a huge favour, walking away from us. Thanks heaps.
Brendan O'Carroll's hilarious foul-mouthed Dublin matriarch who loves nothing more than interfering with the affairs of her offspring is back in Mrs. Brown's Boys Sunday night at 10:35 here on Rte One.